First, you've set yourself up, so you're all ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'd just like you to start the car for me, but just remind me how we know that the car is secure before we start the car. What procedure do you use to start the car? Before you turn the key, what procedure do you use to start the car?
I'm not sure what you mean.
How do you know the car is secure before you start the engine?
Oh, you mean the handbrake?
Yes.
It's,
That's right.
On, it's up.
Good, good.
On is up.
And what else do we check?
Neutral.
Good, well done. Because if the car was in gear and we started the car's going to move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your clutch isn't engaged.
Yeah, I did that the other day with my dad.
Yeah, and also if the handbrake was off and the car was in gear when you started it, we could start driving down the road, basically, without knowing that we're doing it, without control of the steering wheel. So it's also important that we have the handbrake in neutral before we start the car. Okay, so you've checked that, so if you'd just like to start the car for me, please. Okay, well done. Okay, so we're going to use our POM routine first of all. Okay, so if you'd like to pop both hands on the steering wheel and prepare your feet as you would pull away from the side of the road, but don't move yet because we've got to do our observations. So if you'd like to set the gas, please. So set about a pound's width of gas. So a little bit more than that.
Oh, it's pounds width.
Okay, so yeah, just a little bit. So you've got about 1100 on the RPM meter. So try another pound's width then. So set a pound's width of gas. That's okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So if you just hold your feet there, about a pound, and just a little bit more. Great. Now keep your feet still. Keep your right foot still. That's in the right place for setting the gas. It's important we have a little bit of gas when we go, because if not, the car could stall when you engage the engine. Or if you set too much gas when we engage the engine, we could go shooting down the street. So we just need a little bit of gas because we're going to move away from a stationary position. Just want to give that car, the car, a bit more energy. So it's important to keep the feet still.
It's quite difficult to keep it there.
Okay, okay. I'll try and talk through as quickly as possible. Yeah. So if you like to put the clutch down to the floor, it's important the clutch goes all the way to the floor. So push it down to the floor. Well done. So it's important the clutch goes down to the floor because we can disengage the engine totally, because we're going to be moving gears in the engine because we're going to be selecting first gear. In this first case, we're going to be going forward. So if you'd like to select first gear for me, so that's over towards me and up. So over towards me and up. Well done. Okay. Good. So and put your right hand on the handbrake. Your left hand on the handbrake. Sorry, but don't release it yet because we're not ready yet to go. We need to observe around, make sure it's safe to move before we move. So just keep your hand ready on the handbrake. Good. So if you'd like to bring the clutch up 1 centimetre, another centimetre, 1 more centimetre, should be about 4 centimetres, 1 more centimetre. Can you feel that? Did you hear that engine dip in sound?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so that's your engine bite point. It's important we don't come too high with the clutch. That's the right position. So I'd like you to just keep your feet still there for a moment. I know it might be hard, but try and keep your feet still there. It's important we don't come too high with the clutch because, again, when we release the handbrake, we can go forward too fast. And if we don't have any clutch at all, if it's too low, when we release the handbrake, we won't move at all. Okay, so you've prepared your feet to go. So I'd just like to keep your feet still there because they're in the right position, correct speed when we go. So check your middle mirror. Is anyone behind us?
No, there's a stationary blue car.
No moving vehicles? No pedestrians coming down the street or anything? Okay, so it looks clear behind us. If there was, we would just wait until they pass, and if it was a vehicle, we're just going to probably release our feet and let the car go past and start again. So there is one coming now, so we'll just see which way he's going. So he's turning left, that's okay. Okay, so you've checked your middle mirror, so check over your left blind spot. So what colour's that car? Can you see that?
There's several there. Which one you want?
In the driveway. Can you see a car in the driveway?
There's 2 driveways.
Okay, so is there one driveway without a car in? And one driveway with a car?
The driveways I can see out the back window, there's one with 2 cars in and one with 1 car in.
Okay, so the one with 1 car,
That's
that's good, well done. So that's your left blind spot. It's important we look there because there could be someone coming out the houses there. And there could be someone walking up the street. So we scan around in front of us looking for pedestrians, and I'd like to just look around. Can you see anyone in front of you? Scan through the mirrors as you're going, look round. Can you see anyone in your right mirror?
No.
Any pedestrians coming around the corner?
No.
Any people coming out of these houses over to your right?
No.
And if you'd like to look over your right blind spot, can you tell me the number plate of that car?
Oh, it's XSW.
That's what I'm, yeah, that's right, yeah, and that's your right blind spot. Must make sure that's clear. Could be a car pulling out from the side. That black car could be reversing towards us. It's important that we look there. It's
Yep.
position you can't see. So if it's clear, so handbrake down. Okay, so we're moving nice and slowly. Keep your feet still. Now steer towards you. Steer towards the right. Big steers, bigger than that, bigger than that. Nice and big steers. Now look up and down the road. So look up and down the road. So look up the road here. So looking for cars coming. Look back down over your right blind spot. Any cars coming over?
No.
Coming. So keep going then, keep going. And clutch brake and clutch brake, clutch brake, clutch brake. Well done. So pop our handbrake on because we want to. No, don't need to pop the handbrake on. So keep your foot on the brake there because we can control the speed with the brake here because we've got the camber going downhill. So this would be your point where you need to start steering towards me or steering towards the left because we need to take a counter steer. So can you see where the curb comes into the car on your right side there under the door mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Is it under the door mirror or is it?
No.
It comes into the window.
It's about here.
So it's about there where we need to start. It's about half a metre from the curb, it's quite a narrow road, where we need to start steering towards me. The reason we steer towards me is we're going to set the wheels up for turning backwards. And again, if we don't counter steer, the car's going to be in the wrong position when we reverse. Okay, well, when we get over to the other side of the road, the car won't be in the position we want it to be, which is basically facing the other way. So it helps you get into the right position. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to keep your feet still for a moment. We're going to move forward just by releasing the brake just half a pound's width and steer towards me at the same time. So just half and steer as soon as the car starts to move. So keep releasing the handbrake, the foot brake, and now steer towards me. So we move. So release the handbrake completely, foot brake completely. Okay, so we haven't moved at all. So set the gas just pounds width, then bring that clutch up a pound only. Another pound only. That's it. Now steer towards me. We're starting to move. Steer towards me, and then clutch down, brake. Well done. So now we've counter steered, and now we're at the side of the road. So can you see where the curb comes into the side of the road now?
About here.
Yeah. So has it moved? It's moved down a bit, hasn't it? So that would be.
Yeah.
So that's going to be your reference point for knowing that you're the end of the road, that you're as far over to the right of the road, without actually. Okay. So look over to your right. Can you see this guy here? Okay. So will he be able to get past? I don't think you can. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is reverse back. So select reverse, cover the brake.
Do you want to wave him through?
He won't go through. He doesn't want to go through.
No.
Can you get through? You can.